Ah yes, the creator's dream desk setup, a project that took weeks of research, meticulous planning, and convincing my fiance that this was not just an elaborate excuse to spend money on friends. That was a joke. I used some of her money too. So before she finds out that her emergency savings is gone, we've got a lot of stuff to cover, so let's get to it. You can't build a castle on sand, and you can't build a setup without a solid desk. Said Jesus, probably. He was a carpenter. Enter the desk key standing desk, the core of Neptune's entire workspace. This isn't just a desk, it's an adjustable productivity booster. With smooth motorized height adjustment, you can switch from sitting to standing without breaking focus. Height presets? Of course. You can set your perfect standing and sitting levels once and never think about it again. This particular model is very solid but moves effortlessly. The motor is fast, smooth, and quiet, meaning you can adjust the height without thinking it will sound like a spaceship taking off. The walnut finish is premium and gives the workspace a natural, grounded feel, which is a perfect contrast to the production devices around the setup. If you're sitting all day, your back's gonna hate you. If you're standing all day, your legs are gonna hate you. At least you know your haters got your back and can carry you. A standing desk gives you the best of both worlds, or the worst, depending on how you see the world. And standing while working actually helps your creativity. I mean, it's not scientifically proven, but I'm 99% sure it helps. There's something about moving around while thinking that makes creating ideas flow better. And if you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and subscribe, save the video so you can come back and see the items that were mentioned. Let's continue. Look, while I love standing desks, I love sitting a lot. This Blacklyte Chair is next level. It's used in worldwide gaming competitions, meaning it's built for long hours of editing, producing, and absolutely getting destroyed in ranked games. It's ergonomic, fully adjustable, and sleek as heck. Neptune wanted something modern that works for both content creation and gaming, and this checks every box. The chair has adjustable everything: height, recline, armrest, and lumbar support. You want to sit upright and focus? Done. You want to recline back like a villain plotting against the world like Neptune right here? Easy. The build quality is ridiculous. The materials are premium and the design modern, minimal, and professional. No crazy colors, no over-the-top design, just a sleek black finish with a white strip down the middle, perfect fitting in right next to the setup. If you're editing, producing, or gaming for hours, a bad chair can ruin you. This chair gives support and comfort, so you won't end up with back pain for an hour or two. Trust me, I know. I probably need to change mine as well. Up next is the leather desk mat. A desk mat, really? You really made this a whole segment? Yeah, I did. Because if you've ever used a high quality leather desk mat, you already know it's needed. And first off, this isn't any desk mat. It's premium leather by Nordik, smooth to the touch, and adds a level of class to the setup that makes the whole space feel more intentional. It also does something extremely important, like protect the desk. So this desk mat is oversized, anti-slip, and water resistant, which means no more sliding around, accidental coffee disasters, or ugly scratches on that beautiful walnut finish. And it's not just functional. It makes the typed experience feel better by softening the feel of the keyboard and providing a smooth surface for the mouse. It ties the setup together without making it feel flashy. If you want your desk to look cleaner, smoother, and last longer, a quality desk mat is the easiest upgrade that you can make. Plus, it absorbs sound, so every keystroke and mouse movement feels a little softer, a little quieter, and a lot more premium. For the keyboard, Neptune wanted something that was wireless, lightweight, and fast. Something for productivity, music production, and gaming. And the Attack Shock R6 wireless mouse checks all the boxes. This thing is insanely lightweight, like you would forget that you're holding it. It's designed for fast, smooth movements, meaning you can zip around your workflow, edit audio tracks, and have a solid aim with gaming. It has adjustable DPI settings, which basically means that you can switch between super precise movements for detailed work or faster speeds when you need to move quickly. And the programmable button makes it perfect for mapping shortcuts, whether it's editing videos, music control, or just get an equipped weapon in a FPS game. When I'm working on creative projects, one of the important things for me is speed. A good mouse isn't just about comfort, it's also about efficiency. Since this is wireless, there is no cable drag slowing down movements. The battery life is solid and uses USB-C charging, so you don't have to worry about outdated ports. Plus, the ergonomic shape helps with long hours of editing and wordplay. I told Neptune that this mouse was so lightweight, you might accidentally throw it if you flick it too hard. So he picked it up, did a test flick, and immediately said, "Oh yeah, I see what you mean." So Keita, if you ever see him rage quit and the mouse flies across the room, that was not my fault. There are two types of people in the world: those that put in the milk before the cereal, and those who do it the right way and put the cereal in first. In any case, you can redeem yourself by getting a mechanical keyboard. This is the Attack Shark X98 Pro mechanical keyboard. Neptune wanted something that felt premium, looked sleek, and sounded amazing. This keyboard features hot swappable switches, which means Neptune can switch out the switches whenever he wants to change the feel of the keys. Say that fast 3 times. The current setup: super smooth linear switches with a creamy sound profile, meaning every key press feels soft and ridiculously satisfying. It's wireless, has full RGB backlighting, and connects seamlessly using Bluetooth or USB-C. So whether you're writing a lyric, producing music, or gaming, this keyboard adapts to your workflow. A lot of mechanical keyboards can be loud, heavy, or just overcomplicated. But the X8 finds the balance between aesthetic, function, and sound. Neptune can switch between lighting modes, and depending on how he's feeling, he can be in serious work mode, vibing with music, or just going full gamer mode. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you decide to start typing emails for fun. It's that satisfying. Some products you expect to look good, others shock you. Neptune needed a monitor that could handle music production, video editing, and multitasking. And the INNOCN 45-inch ultra-wide monitor does exactly that. I think I said that name right. Okay, I was expecting it to be decent, but this is ridiculously good. The colors pop, the sharpness is unreal, and the curved display makes everything feel immersive. So whether Neptune is editing tracks, stacking video layers, or just watching tutorials on how to mix tracks, this screen makes it all easy. This 45-inch monitor is basically like having 2 monitors in one, minus the bezel in the middle. It's curved for immersion, which makes everything feel more natural and easy on the eyes. And I honestly wasn't expecting this type of quality for the price. So I actually made a custom wallpaper for this monitor, and it's Neptune as a samurai holding a katana, because nothing says inspiration without seeing yourself as a warrior. If you want it, or other custom wallpapers that I make, I will drop the link below. So here's the thing: when the monitor mount originally came in, I was excited to put up the monitor, except I brought the wrong version. The one I got could only hold 22 pounds, and the current monitor was more than that. So if you're getting the monitor arm for an ultra-wide screen, check the weight capacity, okay? Don't be like me. When I did get the right version, it fit perfectly. The full range of motion means that Neptune can adjust the screen exactly how he wants it, tilt it, raise it, pull it forward, push it back. Okay, now I sound like Mr. Bop-It. What is this? It also has built-in cable management, so the wires tuck away nicely inside the arm, so the setup from the back looks a lot more organized. Having a monitor mount isn't just about aesthetics. A good monitor arm saves desk space, improves posture, and makes long work sessions way comfortable. Neptune can now adjust the screen to his workflow versus adjusting his neck to the screen. I swear, getting the wrong mount was a humbling experience. As soon as I tried to put the monitor mount on, the monitor sagged down like I did when I used to get rejected on dates. Lessons learned. If you're running a multi-device setup, you know the struggle. Too many cables, not enough ports, and a desperate need for organization. That's where the iVANKY dock comes in. It's a one-stop hub that connects everything in one place. So Neptune does not have to reach behind his desk like he's trying to unplug the matrix. This thing has 14 ports: USB, HDMI, Ethernet, and SSD cloud slots. The display link technology also allows for a smoother performance when it comes to running multiple displays. It's also super compact and does not take so much space on the setup. In fact, I put the iVANKY inside the Hexcal Studio, which I will talk about later on in the video. Neptune plugged in everything and said, "Wait, that's it? Everything works?" Yeah, that's Kind of the whole point of a dock. Neptune had been eyeing these speakers for a long time, and they are finally here. The Edifier QR65 are studio grade, high fidelity, hear everything in detail on your track level speakers. Whether it's mixing a new song, editing audio, or vibing to a playlist, these speakers deliver. Let's talk about the sound quality. The highs are crystal clear, the mids are balanced, and the bass deep, rich, and punchy without getting muddy. They support Bluetooth, wired connections, and even a subwoofer output. So if Neptune ever decides he needs more bass, he can add that as an extension to the setup. What makes these Edifier speakers unique is its accuracy. Unlike consumer speakers that boost bass to make everything sound more punchy, these keep everything flat and true to the mix. This means that Neptune can listen and hear how his music sounds without any extra artificial enhancements. Plus, they look clean. Minimal design, premium materials, and they blend perfectly with the aesthetic. If there's one thing that you don't skimp on in a creative setup, like we just talked about before, is the audio. A bad mic will ruin content faster than bad lighting. And that's why we went with the FiFine Tank 3 mic. It's affordable, reliable, and sounds way better than its price suggests. If you're into podcasts, voiceovers, gaming, or just want your Zoom call to sound a bit more professional, then this mic is for you. The FiFine Tank is a USB power condenser mic with crisp sound, adjustable gain controls, and built-in noise reduction. Unlike cheap USB mics that make you sound like you're talking through a toaster, this one captures clean sound, natural voice tones, and studio-level accuracy. For a content creator like Neptune, this is great for music breakdowns, live streaming, or narrating videos. It's also a great combination for the Insta360 webcam, one for visuals, another for audio, and suddenly you have a full production setup. If you've been around my channel, then you already know I've done a full breakdown of the Insta360 Link 2, and that device is one of the best AI webcams I can suggest. But today, I wanted to highlight its younger sibling, the Insta360 Link 2C. It's a cheaper, more accessible option that still delivers high-quality video, making it a perfect choice for streamers, content creators, gamers, and producers who want a solid webcam without dropping a bag. The Link 2C features AI-powered tracking, meaning it automatically follows your face as you move. If Neptune wants to record a dance routine, production breakdown, or just needs hands-free motion framing, this camera does it for him. It also has auto exposure, HDR support, and an excellent low light performance. The frame rate goes up to 4K at 30 frames per second or 1080 at 60 frames per second, which means smooth, professional looking footage straight out of the box. As a content creator, one of the things that you don't want is a low quality webcam that makes your work look worse than it is. The Link 2C ensures that live streams, video calls, and content recordings are crisp. And because it's smaller and more affordable, I would recommend this as an entry-level option for creators who want AI features without the premium price. Now, if you're going to be doing a dual computer setup or just hate clutter, you would need to look into a good laptop stand. The MacBook is nice and powerful, but it is not the centerpiece of the setup. It needs to be stored away cleanly without taking up unnecessary space on the desk. That's where the vertical laptop stand by Nordik comes in. The stand is fully adjustable and holds a laptop upright, which means less space wasted and more desk real estate for actual work. It's made of premium aluminum, which means the study doesn't wobble and blends seamlessly with the setup. You can also adjust the width to fit any laptop size, and it's not a one and done product. It's built to last. The walnut build is premium and matches the aesthetic of the setup. This stand is also the cleanest way to dock a MacBook whilst you have a monitor that is your main display. No more laying it flat, taking up space, or worrying about scratches. It's stored vertically, effectively, and looks nice while doing it. Okay, let's talk about the thing I hate the most. Cable management. Usually, I'll spend around 2 hours trying to wrangle wires, zip tie things together, and pretend I have my life together. But with the Hexcal Studio, it took 15 minutes. 15! Now, is it more on the pricey side? Yes, quite a bit. Would your average person pay this much to hide cables? Probably not, but that's not who this is for. Reminder, this is a premium setup, a space for a producer or a creator or someone that needs organization without the headache. And that's where the Hexcal Studio shines best. It's basically a power hub, a storage unit, and a cable management system all at once. Instead of having messy wires hanging onto the desk, everything connects neatly into the sleek, modern docking station that doubles up as a shelf. And what makes it unique is that it's actually functional. Unlike regular cable trays that just hide the mess, this actively manages it. The power hub has integrated outlets, USB ports, and even wireless charging built on top, meaning fewer wires on the desk and more space for creative work. As I mentioned earlier, this is where I put the INNOCN dock. Also, it adds storage. Neptune, should you choose to, can store hard drives, notebooks, or even just cool things to display on top, while keeping all the clutter hidden underneath. Again, if you have the money to, I'd say go for it, but I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Here's one device I will never stop recommending, and it's the BenQ Halo. It's a really good light bar. It's arguably one of the best out there, and adds a soft, focused lighting to the setup without causing glare on the screen. Considering how much time Neptune's going to be spending at his desk, this is going to be a game changer. The Halo's adjustable brightness and color temperature means that you can set the perfect mood for different tasks. Cool light white for focus mode, warm light for vibing with music, and somewhere between I'm pretending to work but in actuality I'm watching an anime. It's also USB-C powered, so no more extra power bricks or messy cables. And the way it sits on top of the monitor is minimal, clean, and efficient. Now, if I really wanted to, I could have got a device that was more curved to match the curvature of the monitor. However, with the other stuff on the desk which are more straight and rectangular, like the Hexcal, this seemed to be the perfect device for this. Now, why is lighting so useful? I keep saying this, but proper lighting isn't just about how nice it looks. It reduces eye strain, improves focus, and enhances the overall workspace vibe. One cool thing about the BenQ Halo is it has something that I don't see on many light bars, which is a backlight to offset the monitor from the wall. I was worried that the built-in lighting of the Hexcal would clash with the Halo light, but instead, it complemented it very nicely. Staying on the topic of lighting, I wanted to put up this light on the wall to add some little key light aspects to the setup. I actually had big plans for this. I was gonna set up one bar on one side of the wall and then create another one on the other side, kind of looking like two lightsabers. However, I accidentally broke the connection and I only had about 5 feet of light strips to work on. Yeah, me, self-proclaimed desk setup expert. One moment of carelessness and suddenly I'm performing emergency surgery on some light strip. But it was salvaged, and that's a win in my book. The Angel Halo Smart Lighting is a type of Govee light, meaning you can fully control it using the app, voice commands, or even music sync mode. It's got customizable lights, brightness settings, and dynamic effects, which is perfect for streaming, music production, or just setting that right creative mood. Once I cut off the broken part and managed to get it at a length that would match the wall, I thought, it might have worked better this way. The soft glow adds depth into the setup, it highlights the texture of the panels, and subtly enhances the workspace. I swear the best setups come by accident. I break something, panic, and somehow it actually works out for the best. If that's not creativity, I don't know what is. When I ordered these wooden pieces from the panel hub, I was expecting 10 panels of rich walnut wood. What I got? 6 walnut panels and 2 black oak panels. Now, am I mad? No. But am I confused why someone thought I would want an unexpected twist to the setup? Yeah, by the way, that someone was me. So instead of throwing a fit, I did exactly what other great desk setup designers did. Okay, fine, yeah, I threw a fit. These are high-quality acoustic slack wooden panels designed to reduce reflections while adding a premium aesthetic to the space. They are easy to mount, beautifully textured, and make beautiful workspace feel more refined. Now, since we had 2 different colors, it was time to get a bit more creative with the layout. So after discussing with Neptune and Kita, we decided to place the black panels on each side of the wall and fill in the rest with the walnut. And this was what resulted. Honestly, can't knock it. I don't think I've ever seen a setup like this one, which makes it even more unique. I'm starting to think companies know me too well. Like, you know, let's just throw a little chaos in there and see what happens. From premium audio to next level lighting to a workspace designed to inspire creativity, this is the dream. And if you're building your own creator space, what item would you add? Drop it in the comments. And if you want more in-depth reviews of some of these items, go ahead and subscribe because those are coming soon. And let me know what you think about this next video.